What is going on, everybody? Welcome back. MTG here with another episode. If you're new to the channel, hi there. Today I want to talk about the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 3 and how I made my money back from buying this phone. And I bought this phone, I actually pre-ordered it when it was first unveiled by Samsung in August of 2021. And I paid, well, retail price $999, but how I was able to make that money back, make that $999 back, but also make some more on top of what I paid for. But before I do begin, I'd really appreciate if you can give this video a thumbs up and turn on the bell notifications, as it does help out the YouTube algorithm and will help push my content out to more people. Anyway, let's dive right in. Now, I want to clear this up. I didn't buy this phone just to make content on. I genuinely bought this phone as my first foldable to use as my main daily driver, and I did. My current SIM, I'm obviously, since I'm still testing, it's right now in the Pixel 6 Pro, and I will be testing this throughout the remainder of 2021. But I had my main SIM card, and I use this as my main daily driver, and I absolutely loved it. I didn't buy this just so I can say, hey, I'm gonna make content on this, and that's just put it aside. I bought this to use as my main daily driver. I absolutely loved it. This is probably one of my favorite phones of 2021, arguably, in my opinion, my favorite phone of 2021. Obviously, there are some other good contenders out there, but I didn't buy this just for that content. I bought it for myself too. Like, even if I wasn't making tech videos, I still would have went out and bought this as my first foldable. So knowing this, let's just know that this phone was also pretty expensive, and I kind of had to figure out how to pay $1,000. Granted, it was cheaper than the Galaxy Z Flip, the original Flip, that was $1,400, and there are other phones like Galaxy S21 Ultras and the iPhone 13 Pro Max, $1,100. But $999 is also pretty expensive, and I had to figure out how to make that money back. And sometimes a product that I do pick up doesn't always make my money back by making videos, but with this one, it kind of did. But there's more to it. So here is what I did. The first thing I did with making my money back is with trade-in. So Samsung, obviously, every year when they release a new phone, they offer trade-ins. And I had a Galaxy S21 before this. That was my main daily driver. And I also bought that phone with a Galaxy S10e trade-in. And my Galaxy S10e I bought renewed on Amazon for about $250. Made a bunch of videos on that, made my money back from it, and made some more. Then I traded that in for the Galaxy S21 Ultra for a value, I believe, of $550. So I only paid $230 for the Galaxy S21. Made my money back on that, made more on top of that. So in essence, I went ahead and I traded in the Galaxy S21, which got a value of $550. So this brought the price down to around $486, close to $500 with the tax included, because bringing it down from $999 with $550 brought it down to, let's say with tax, with New York tax, it's 8%, $486. I was kind of bummed out though, because I traded in my Galaxy S21, and since I know I was giving up a piece of tech that I could have made more content on, but I still had 2 weeks to use the Galaxy S21 after I got the Z Flip 3. So 2 weeks to kind of get used to the phone. If you don't like it, return it back and get all of your files and everything, moved on to the new phone. So I had 2 more weeks, and I used that 2 weeks and I made good use of it. So with the trade-in, I think it was worth it. I already brought the phone from $999 more than half off. So now I had $450, so that I kind of spent out of pocket. $450. The second thing I did was, obviously I made videos, but I did put in my SIM card in here. So remember that I did put in my SIM card, testing it, I'm using it, and I'm reviewing it, but I'm also using it as my main daily driver. If you call me, you text me, this is the phone I am using. Even when I'm not testing any other phones, or I'm not using this for testing purposes, this has just become my daily driver. Anyway, let's put it this way. Having a tech channel is great. It's awesome, but it's not easy. And neither are other, YouTube channels. They're not easy producing and making content out there. And technology specifically, when we talk about technology, they're not cheap. So I kind of had to think about, I just can't push out like 100 different types of videos. I had to kind of think about what kind of content I can make on the Galaxy Z Flip 3. So before I ordered this phone, I went ahead and I made a list of potential video ideas for this phone. So if I were to actually buy the phone, I knew what I was going to talk about and I didn't need to think about afterwards. And I knew that I can only post these videos in that short period of time because it launched like the end of August, and about 2 to 3 weeks later, we'd get the release of the Apple iPhone 13 series. And everyone would just turn their heads towards Apple. So I was like, you know what? I don't have too much time. Whatever like good content I can make in those 2-3 weeks, that's it. Because after that, like the attention for the Z Flip 3 and Fold 3 is going to slowly die down. Like there's still going to be attention for it, but just not as much because now the tables have turned towards Apple and their new iPhones, and in October with the Pixel devices. So that's what I did. I wrote it down. I jotted down all of the video ideas I can do beforehand. I bought the Z Flip 3 and recorded literally almost every video I had wrote down, and also made any last videos I could with the Galaxy S21 before I shipped that out to Samsung, and I ended up making a comparison between the two, and that actually made a pretty good amount of pretty good chunk of that 450. So the first video I published, and I'll be putting up a screenshot on the video right now, was my Galaxy Z Flip 3 unboxing and first impressions. It was about 15 minutes long. About, as of right now, as of this recording on December 17th, 2021, about 63.6K views, close to 64,000 views, 3.7K hours of watch time, and 182 subscribers, and my estimated revenue, $270.65. Not bad, not bad at all. So when we subtract that 486, remember with the tax include the 486 minus the 270 from this first video, the price is now $215. Okay, now let's take a look at the next video, and I'm going to be putting this one up on screen as well. This was why I switched the Galaxy Z Flip 3. Yes, I absolutely loved that video. Why I actually switched to this as my daily drive, not just like a test device, not just like a test unit. I'm going to test it for like a week or two and then just put it in the drawer or return it. No, I genuinely bought this to use as my daily driver. And in fact, I was reckless. I did not put a case, and I did get a couple scuffs. Anyway, this video, why I switched to Galaxy Z Flip 3, has gotten 42,180 views since it was published, and 2.8K watch time hours, 172 subscribers, and $317.76. So remember the $215.35? Well, we already paid that off with the $317.76, and I'm officially paid off this phone already with just 2 videos, and I already made a profit from this. And right now I'm at a profit of $102.40. So that's pretty good. Well, there's still more. I made more videos. The next one that I made was the Galaxy S21 versus the Galaxy Z Flip 3 comparison. 27,000 views, 2.4K hours, 77 subscribers, and $224.05. So adding that to our total now, I've earned a total of $326.45. So I made my money back. And now this is a profit. So a profit of $326.45, which is 3 videos. Now, after that video of the comparison, I did publish 5 more videos, and my long-term review on this is, I'm still working on it. So that video has not been published yet. That's a long-term review. But I went ahead and published 5 more videos based on this, and I'll be putting each one up on screen. And we made a video about like how this emulates like a Game Boy Advance SP. We made a video, about Samsung, like a Google Pixel camera using this phone. We made a video just about why this is like for $850 on Black Friday, why this is a perfect deal. I did actually see it for a little bit cheaper after that couple times. Oh man, I'm trying to see. We made a video on the main reasons why you shouldn't buy the Galaxy Z Flip 3. I made a video about 3 reasons why you should buy the Galaxy Z Flip 3, and you'll see all of these on screen and their stats. But taking all of those and adding them up, we made a total of, well, the channel, let's put it that way. I don't know why I'm saying we. It's literally just me. The channel made a total of, with a profit of $438.02. That's it. So with a total of 8 videos, I paid off that $486 already, and I made a profit of $438. And in fact, if we go ahead and I'm gonna actually pull up right here, pull up the calculator. Let's see. Let's take that 438.02 and let's add that 486. I made $924.02. Now, looking at that, you're like, hey, well, you didn't pay the retail price. You didn't fully make the retail price. Well, I bought the Galaxy S10e. I paid that off and I made profit from it. And I bought the S21 for $200 whatever. And I paid that off and I made profit from it. And then same thing with this. So I still only paid like $486 and I made that profit of $438. And hopefully I will be continuing to put out more content on the Galaxy Z Flip 3. And look, not just the Z Flip 3. In fact, with almost all the products I use on the channel, I make sure that I have a list of videos before I get a hold of the product. So I know what videos I need to focus on. Like, for example, when the Galaxy S22 series is unveiled, I'm going to sit down and write a list of video ideas I can potentially work on. And obviously more video ideas come to my mind and, come to reality when I actually have the physical product. But I just do a little bit of brainstorming beforehand of every product I do before I pick it up. But Galaxy Z Flip 3 is my favorite phone of 2021, hands down. This is the best phone, of course not. There's really no such thing as a perfect phone. But for me, this form factor was a game changer. And this is really just how I bought the Z Flip 3. I made my money back and I also made a profit on it. So really, you just got to keep grinding. You got to keep pushing out that more content, and you're bound to succeed. It doesn't happen overnight. This has just been a long but great journey. I've entered my 8th year making content, making tech videos. It's been great. I can't wait for 2022 and what it holds. I have some really good goals that I planned out that I hope to succeed in the next year. But that's really been it. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I hope you guys learn a lesson from here. You learn that lesson of you gotta keep working and you gotta push ahead and never give up. I didn't give up. I just kept grinding and grinding, and I was able to pick up these products. This has been the greatest year on my YouTube career, picking up all the products that I always wanted to. I couldn't pick up the original Z Flip, but I did pick up the Flip 3 because I was able to. I couldn't pick up iPad Pros last year, but this year I was able to. I couldn't pick up something like the iPad Mini, but this year I was able to pick up the redesigned iPad Mini. So I'm super grateful and thankful for each and every one of you for supporting the channel. That's been it for me, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Anyway, everybody, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, be sure to Superman that like button, comment down below, because with the more interactions we get on this video, not only helps the video and the channel, but also pushes the video out to more viewers. And best of all, Superman that subscribe button. Until next time, everybody, and until next video, this is MTG.